Tuesday Night Baseball. Digging in now, Jared Olivo. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now that's playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 or 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, who went deep in the contest last night.
Mike Trout.
Fouled away. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And we're just getting started here in Minneapolis. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Got it swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. The Twins coming up. No score. At the plate, Darren Obradovich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Darren Obradovich.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time.
And there's one gone to start the night. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who you focused on?
No doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He's coming off a multi-home run game. When you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That ball is absolutely flushed. Solo home run for Byron Buxton. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping in now, number 22.
Number 22.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 281 the average entering play. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Here it comes on 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Another 1-2. And this will be fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. And Doan has it. And there's out number 2. Standing in, and Robinson comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike 1. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. In now, Taylor Ward. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double to the ball game last night. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what
high and deep to left center field. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Standing in, Jared Walsh, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Davis, the runner at second with 1 away. That's popped up. And that's a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
1 out and a runner on third. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
0-1 for count.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And swinging, strike three, and the side is retired. Now with the plate, Sean Obradovich. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Obradovich.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground at short. Newman fields between them. And that's the first down.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense.
The designated hitter.
And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
That misses ball one. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Rendon calls for it. 2 gone.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. Really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Popped up. Wall. Put this one away, and his side is retired. Striding into the box. Joe Adler, first at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. 0-1 the count. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Obradovich moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
The next will be the designated hitter, Jared Olivo. He flew out in his last at bat. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Pounded softly down the line toward first.
Got him.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now back. The 7th.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. Runner in scoring position with 2 down. Good setup, and the circle change hits the spot. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Set, and the 1-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Falling for it of the Devils. And that retires the side. Angels leave 1 after 2.5. It remains.
Leading up for the Twins. The shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Correa.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Lifted in the air out to left. Ward has a read on it. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Ryan Jeffries. It's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. One and 2 to the Twins catcher. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. d'Arnaud has it, and the throw. Was made to record the second out of the inning.
Baseman, Darren.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Darren Obradovich. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now is hit the second. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's shut down, and the side is digging in to try it again. Taylor Ward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ward, a 25-year-old, was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Obradovich stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
1 run on 3 hits. And no errors to this point for the Angels. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. Was down on strikes. The first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Line drive to left. Number 22 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Angels are going. So striding forward now, Byron Buxton set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Buxton.
Swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Off
got a
the
ball,
plate,
1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet. So he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
All even now, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So digging in now, number 22 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Ripped down the first base line. This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Yeah, that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Dan Robinson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one runs up high, ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way.
In now, Sean Obradovich. Popped him up. Walsh moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in a game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for the Angels.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bounce it to the left side. Correa is up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon.
Ball, that
Lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton moves over. 2 down.
The right fielder.
Into the box now, Joe Adler. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt. But this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2 is and Misty got it. Angels go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Colby Obradovich will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And he chased it in the dirt. d'Arnaud gathers it. And the throw is there to record the first down.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also, credit this catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Liner towards second. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him on the first, and there are 2 down. There's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Ready for another shot now. Jared Olivo will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Weak grounder down the line at third. Gonna be a tough play. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 35.
Digging in once again, Kevin Newman. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and a strike to count. Now a change-up, but it misses just a little below the zone. This pitch is popped up. Robinson is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Mike Trout was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Close to the first, but he's trailed on and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. Score remains. Into the box, Ryan Jeffries will get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A wind-up and the 0-1. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Darno has it. Throw to first is in time. 1 down.
Now
ready once again. Darren
Obradovich.
First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
And he starts him out with one high and
Ball
tight.
one, no strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 1 out, nobody on. Ready on 1 and 2.
Got him.
And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Buxton carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. As we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here, want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hot shot down the line. This will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down go the Twins. Settling in now, Taylor Ward. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
No strike.
J.D. Davis is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Count even at 2-2. 2-2 is looked at and the count moves forward.
3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Payoff pitch one more time. Knocks him up for strike 3. Digging in, Jared Walt.
Jared Walt.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Fastball runs a bit inside here.
Nope,
It's
1-0.
1-0.
That's
Just missing here, 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go this pitcher's way.
I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Swinging a ground ball to third. And there are two away now. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
No, he's safe.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized putter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rendon. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 31.
Stepping in, Joe Adler. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Not an altogether bad performance here. 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Colombe has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, Angels.
Coming to the plate now, number 22. He starts off the inning against the guy who struck outside last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Harrison Bader will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Harrison Bader.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Line toward center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now back, first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dan Robinson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's doing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Chris Davinsky takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Number 38 come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Newman's got it. Handed for 1 on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Number 38 will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Number 38.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. The 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Bader coasts under it. 1 down. Now by the plate, Kevin Newman could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores with play. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. Such a late swing and an off-speed takes a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got it.
Well, we got him looking back to the unit. Sent packing for the second out of the inning. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
To 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Colby Obradovich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man run right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily.
Batter number 4.
Shortstop. The new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now. It's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen.
Number 74.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. One pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And they'll take this one to back for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Ryan Jeffries, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Alex Healy will be charged with the job of getting that guy home. Still pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third.
Alex Healy.
he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Ward. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Twins wind up.
Your
Alex
attention,
Healy
please.
will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Digging in and looking for more, Taylor Ward. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Misses
That's
low.
ball 2.
Good take on the curveball there.
2 balls, no
Now with
strikes.
the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Toward the gap in left center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead. Give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Number 24 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 24. This game for
Fouled
the Twins.
off.
Now playing first base.
Ward
Number
stands
5.
at second with no outs.
Alex Healy.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
0-2 once more. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No. Takes the first base umpire. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer is not gonna do too much damage.
Standing in now, Jared Walsh, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader settled under it to make the play for the first down, but the runner will have to head back to first. So the runner at first now with one away. And up next, the catcher, Travis Garneau. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Travis Garneau with an even 2-2 count now. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play?
Out.
One there.
He's out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits.
Your attention, please.
Wander Suero
now
enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Wander Guerrero.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So a solo shot here to left center field. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Of the ninth is even bigger now. Without it, this thing would be tied. As it stands, though, they still have work to do to send this to extras.
The center fielder, number 25.
This game's getting good now.
Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Ball,
and he lays off for ball 1. And the curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. The 1-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung it.
Finger.
Ready. Here's the first offering. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash. Think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Set with the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually topped out of his hand a little early. The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Dan Robinson, will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Final strike for the Twins. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
This is skied into short left center. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels claim the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Los Angeles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Anderson earns his 5th winner of the year. Barry Ota pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Wander Suero records the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight.